Yes, I've resorted to selling out by making reaction videos to directs. I've already stooped that low, and I have done that before. I recorded a reaction for the September 2021 direct and then just chose not to record it because I was ill that day, and more importantly, it sucked, so I wouldn't want you watching it. Hopefully this won't suck. If this is on my YouTube channel, then I think it didn't. Feel free to think otherwise. So anyway, we've got 10 minutes before the direct starts, so I'll just go over some of my predictions. I also posted these on my Twitter account at justno_810375. You could go follow it if you wanted. Anyway, new predictions. Main ones are either a new Donkey Kong, Fire Emblem, Xenoblade, or ARMS game. I just think all four of these series are due for a new game, especially Fire Emblem. That series usually gets new games every 2 to 3 years, and if this year goes without one, it will be the longest gap between games in the series' history, not counting the time between the creation of the universe and the release of the first game. Moving on, a new Kirby game that isn't Forgotten Land. This Japanese Nintendo magazine kind of hinted towards that, so I'm basically going off that, although it could have been referring to any other game that isn't Kirby. But there is going to be a lot of stuff for Kirby's 30th anniversary, so I wouldn't be surprised. DLC for either Mario Party Superstars and or Metroid Dread. Both of these games are pretty successful and could do with some DLC, enough said. Announcement of a separate direct for Splatoon 3. There's just a lot of stuff with that game that could be shown in a separate direct. Plus it'd give me more stuff to react to and clickbait people with and put me off doing actual content. And trailers for Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope and Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp. Hopefully a Japanese release for the latter game. I don't think that's been confirmed yet. But again, it's not like they'll say that on the UK stream, which I'm watching. And if we're lucky, we could get trailers for either Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 or Bayonetta 3. But these could easily be saved for E3, so again, if we're lucky. And as the joke prediction that I really don't actually want, we could get a trailer for the Mario movie. But please, no. I don't want to see that. I don't want that movie to exist. This will also be notable for being the first direct since 2017 with no Smash news whatsoever. It'll be a bit sad, I kind of missed it, but honestly, as the months have gone by, I used to be an avid Smash speculator and it feels so free to not have to speculate Smash characters anymore. If you can't tell, I read most of that off of notes I wrote up on my computer prior to recording, and that's why they sound so much better than when I'm just completely making stuff up as I go along, because I can't really do that. Starting to get that direct hype again. That special kind of excitement I only seem to get during directs, which probably says a lot about my life. Oh no, I'm only 16, I can't watch this! Okay, I'm pretty sure this is... Oh. Is it really just Three Houses again? Is it just a Warriors game? Three Hopes. That sounds like a bit of a corny name. So is this going to be another alternate universe what if scenario with time travel? The only other Warriors game I've ever played is Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. I have mixed feelings on that. I mean, I enjoyed it for a solid 40 hours, but the decision to add time travel into the game so they can give it a happy ending is just such a bad idea. I wanted to see the characters die, and I was denied of that. Maybe I should have just played the Breath of the Wild DLC. Here's one of my predictions. Was the last one technically one of my predictions? I was also thinking a main series game, then a spin-off. It is still nice to see that they're actually doing something with one of their dead, I'd say, IPs. This is another one of my predictions. No, it isn't. It's a new Mario Strikers. They're actually bringing this back, so what I was going to say was this just proves even further that the Mario mandate never actually existed. I mean, I found it kind of funny that people got so angry over that, saying it's by far the worst thing that ever happened to the Mario series. Shigeru Miyamoto's name should be permanently tainted. And we can't even prove it exists. And now watch this just be mediocre like Mario Golf Super Rush. Hopefully it isn't. This direct is looking very stacked so far. I don't really expect this to continue, because we're only 5 minutes in. I think it's Splatoon 3. Yes, if... Yes. Is this the new Salmon Run? So this probably has big implications for the plot if we're doing Salmon Run again. This new map looks nice. I mean, all Splatoon maps look nice. I just love the aesthetic of this series. You can throw eggs. And you can dunk them. Oh, summer. Okay. Seems no date for a direct, so I was wrong. But is the original Chrono Trigger not going to be included here? That would be so funny if it wasn't. There's more Kirby in the Forgotten Land, it seems. I wish he could have driven that car and it would have just broken down. But yet will he become the car? Yes! Yes! Generic Threat Voice seems so much more enthusiastic in this. I mean, good for him. Okay. I can see all the memes already that will come from this. Can you do all the speedrun tricks, though? I want to see the Switch speedruns. Cult classic JRPG that I have no real interest to play, but it's still a cult classic and I'm sure people will enjoy. Yeah, Square seems to really be using the HD 2D style they trademarked really well. And all for it looks amazing. Oh. So they just called it Nintendo Switch Sports. Did they get rid of Mii's? They got rid of Mii's for a new Wii Sports game. Are you kidding me? Oh god. You made me remember that existed. It's totally not just table tennis. I mean, tennis. Again, it's totally not just tennis. I mean, okay, it's pretty different. I always kind of hated doing volleyball in real life because digging physically hurt my wrist. Only 6? Really? Hopefully there's more they're hiding, because this looks like it should have launched with the Switch, yet it's coming halfway through the system's life cycle. I swear, if this doesn't have a reckless Joy-Con safety man pop up when you start the game up, that will be the breaking point. Thank God. Oh, Mii's are there. It seems that the new locally play characters are just if you don't have any Mii's. And already 3 updates that just add sports that were in both Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort. They release a new Taiko no Tatsujin game like every few years. Yeah, this is finally releasing. Never lose hope, Silksong fans. Does this count as DLC? Why are extra difficulty modes updates released months after the game release? They did this with Fire Emblem Three Houses as well, and they did this with Breath of the Wild, except that was even worse. It was paid DLC. Okay, I think this might be Earthbound. Yeah, this took this long. They were just withholding them. I wonder if the one last thing is actually a Mother 3 localization. Imagine. Is this Mario Kart 10? Oh, they're really doing paid DLC for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe 5 years after the game released. They're even adding tracks from Tour. I mean, these all seem to be just direct ports from Tour, which people actually suggested they do for a long time. Even more confirmation Tour is Mario Kart 9. Okay, now this is the perfect time to bring back F-Zero instead of doing Mario Kart 9. But it's all just old courses. So it seems that Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion passes are now just going to give all paid DLC passes. Still not going to buy it. Okay, let's hope it's good. Even if it's probably Xenoblade 3. Yeah, it's Xenoblade 3.